All right, everyone, we're back with Generation What? Today, we are talking about the dynamic team framework. Why is it important to have generational connection? How can we achieve it? Like, what are the crucial factors that we need to get there, to get our perfect, awesome teams that we're really looking for in our workplaces? As we're thinking about this, we talked about generational diversity. Diversity in any form is, of course, crucial to maintaining a successful team, because without diversity, you don't have diversity of ideas, you don't have innovation, it's a proven thing. You don't have the same level of innovation and great ideas coming out of this team that you're trying to build. So obviously, number one factor is diversity. And in our case, we're talking about generational diversity because I feel like this is the topic that needs more discussion. We're taking all of these steps now to increase racial diversity, to increase gender diversity in our workplaces, these different factors, but we don't typically talk about age diversity and the segregation that can come along with ageism. When we're thinking about our teams, we of course need that generational diversity. We need those different age groups to make up our successful teams. And then on the other hand, if you have a great diverse workplace, you don't have anything if you don't have this crucial factor of employee engagement. So number two, we're looking at employee engagement. And that is a huge factor because with your employees not engaged, you're not going to have the same results. You're not going to have the same productivity. In fact, all of those things will decrease because you're going to have much more turnover. You're going to have much more unhappiness. And when someone's unhappy, their brain just physically doesn't work as well. And so we want to make sure that everyone is fully engaged. So when we have teams that are generationally diverse and we have teams that are super engaged, that's when they're going to come together and make these dynamic, awesome, perfect teams for us. And so I want you to think about that. I want you to think about these two factors. Do you have them? Do you have a great range of age groups, of generations in your workplace, in your teams? Do you have this level of employee engagement that we all strive for? Sometimes that's hard to measure because sometimes people don't even know that their own employees or team members are disengaged. So this is something important to take into account. Maybe conducting surveys like, hey, are you happy in the workplace? Maybe having conversations with them one-on-one, figuring out what you can do to better engage them, to better excite them about coming to work every day. So I hope you can take these general concepts and start to apply them to your life because that's what we want here at Generation What. I don't want to just talk about concepts and you're like, oh, that's a good idea, maybe I should do that. But no, you actually take action. You leave here and you make those changes necessary to achieve your perfect dynamic teams because that's what it's all about. So that's all for today. I really just wanted to cover how we can achieve dynamic, successful teams with these two factors. So thanks for following along on our journey towards generational success and connection. And can't wait to see you on the next video of Generation What?
Generation What is out.